Niner faithful. I guess I don't know.
Tighten up.
We don't have a cool thing, but we're just gonna win. Niners are just gonna win.
Well, do you think we're both in the Super Bowl? Because that's what we're both saying right now. When this episode comes out, we're saying, or you know how y'all know we film early. What's up, Beaners?
Wait, this is after Columbus. The Super Bowl already happened.
Oh, the Super Bowl already happened?
Yeah, Super Bowl already happened. We're a couple ahead.
Oh, damn.
What's up, Columbus Beaners?
What's up, Columbus Beaners?
No, Charlotte. Is this after Charlotte? Super Bowl hasn't happened yet.
And I knew I was right, and then I was like, right. Oh, I guess you were right. And then I was like,
no, you're
this
right.
fucking guy.
You're right.
Sorry, guys. He's a fucking idiot. What's up? You guys know we filmed this early. Titans hopefully won the Super Bowl at the end of this episode, and that's why I'm so excited. Yay, they won! But we'll see how I really feel when the next episode comes out.
Yeah. Well, we gotta wait a lot more.
I know. We gotta beat the Chiefs, though. All right.
They're gonna know how we feel about the Super Bowl like 4 weeks after it happens.
But what's up, everybody? Welcome, Charlotte Beaners. Before we get into the reason you're here, which is, I know, very exciting, and I know you're like, what the fuck? We got to talk about last week's episode.
I watched Osmosis Jones, baby.
Remember that movie? It's an animated cartoon.
Yeah.
I know it's not the reason you're here, because that's the fucking format. Just wait, we're going to get there, okay? We're going to get to that movie. We got to talk about this one.
Again, don't get mad.
They just don't know the format. It's annoying.
Yeah. Yeah, but Osmosis Jones. That was a fun movie.
You liked it, huh?
Yeah, it was fun.
You know what's weird? I don't know if I like it that much no more. It's the first time I ever felt this way.
What? Okay, why?
Just rewatching it, I was being honest. Because I had to tell it to you, and it was fun telling it to you because it's always fun because you don't know the movie, so it's fun. But I was like, man, this movie isn't that good.
Yeah, I mean, it's not. You know what it is? It's not. It's not as funny as it should be.
It's off a beat.
There's something a little bit off about it. I just like the idea of the world.
The world is great. The idea is great. It's Inside Out before Inside Out.
Yeah,
which is crazy.
Much. Yeah, I like the white blood cells of the police and yada yada yada. I like that and the cute little like things about the body.
Yeah,
that
and you had a fun time watching it.
Yeah, Cerebral Hall or whatever the fuck. Stuff
that
like
shit was called Cerebral Hall.
Yeah, you know what I mean, like that sort of stuff. Yeah, I mean, no, I can.
That's good writing.
Yeah, it's good. The world is nice. I will say this. It was a fun movie, and I enjoyed watching it, but it wasn't. I didn't like laugh out loud a lot. That's how I felt watching it. You know what I mean? It's just
it's not funny.
It's not that. It's just like.
Which is crazy because Chris Rock is in it.
And Bill Murray. It's crazy. Bill Murray's just gross, kind of. You know what I mean? Like. When he puts the foot up on the table, like I get it, I get the humor in it, but it's also like this is disgusting.
I know it's nothing like his best performance in Space Jam.
Yeah, or Charlie's Angels. You know what I mean?
That was also his second best performance.
Yeah, his two greatest performances.
That's how I feel. Fight me, Beaners.
Yeah. I mean that's what I felt about it too. It's just like I think. What made me enjoy the movie more is obviously the whole experience of this. Is that I finally get to see what the animation was like really like, and the scenes where they're like fighting but outside the body.
Crazy.
Yeah, stuff like that.
What did you think of the villain, the AIDS?
Yo, to be fair, the whole time I was like, didn't picture him with dreads.
You knew he was black though. I said he was Lawrence Fishburne like 15 times.
To be fair,
yeah,
I expected something to look more like a germ, and like I expected what I pictured in my head was like a devil type.
What you look like?
I mean,
he looked like the devil's drug dealer.
He looked like he looked like the type of black guy that every white person thinks exists. You know what I mean? Like this like dreaded evil mastermind.
Yeah.
There was something weirdly racial about it that I didn't like.
What do you mean? Everybody was clearly their race. Like Chris Rock was clearly a white blood cell who was black.
Yeah.
Drix was clearly a fucking pill who was a white guy.
Like yeah. But like
Brandy was a black woman. That white blood, you know what I'm saying? Like, wait, what was she? She was a white blood cell, right?
No. She was some kind of membrane thing. Brandy wasn't necessarily black.
She was black.
She's Brandy.
Bro, she was like
That's fair. She was. I just pictured the villain as more like a straight up like he looks like Satan. Not some guy with dreads. That threw me off every time I saw him.
You just like William Shatner?
Yeah.
He was great. I thought he was great.
Yeah. I mean, it's weird because it's like, because you're watching this and you're like, that's what politics is kind of really like. You know what I mean? Like that's like they hit some things kind of right. Like they're all sort of just these power hungry crazy people who want to go to chicken festivals.
Man, how crazy you got to be a politician, dog? You got to be fucking nuts.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I thought that. You know what I thought was really well done? I thought the political ad for Tom
nuts as a comic. What's up?
For Tom Kalanick. The political ad, I thought that one, I was like, this is funny. This is what a political ad looks like, and then they have it in just a river of shit is really funny. You know what I mean? That's like a. I don't know if they meant to do that, but that's like a deeper shot at just politics in general.
Yeah,
like he's selling bullshit. Literally, he's selling shit.
No, but he was the other dude was at least Tom Kalanick was like
a good guy, quote unquote.
Hold on. I'm just saying, we don't know anything about Tom Kalanick at this moment. All we know is he was at least trying to get the nigga to eat a carrot.
Yeah. You know what the Amazon fact said on my computer? Tom Kalanick was based off JFK, and the mayor was based off Nixon. That's why Kalanick's hair is like that.
So Kalanick's gonna get his fucking head blown off in a couple of years?
Yeah, it's like in with the mob. There's something very off-putting about Tom. There's something because I say good guy, but he's like the good guy, quote unquote. But you could just tell, like, oh, this guy.
He fucks Madonna.
Yeah, he's like shady. But he's a politician. You know what I mean? It really looked at Kalanick in depth here, maybe more than the movie did. But
man, politics and like the whole kings and queens stuff.
Oh, yeah. What about the kings and queens stuff, Derek? Explain to me what the kings and queens stuff is.
You know how kings and queens in England?
Yeah.
You know, like the prince?
Yeah. What about him?
And the nigga with the black girlfriend?
Yes. Wife. Please.
Carson Wentz.
Yeah, he does look like Carson
Bro, he is. Prince Carson Wentz and his black wife.
Yeah.
And they in their life, they can't do nothing.
Right.
It's like politics. It's like their life is like bullshit, like this fake, like let's go out and take a picture, and then inside, bro, that motherfucker probably fucks dudes, and she probably like only fucking eats toilet paper or some shit. You know what I mean? Like some shit where and then they go out and they smile and they do the fake thing.
It's crazy that their lives are scripted.
Now I know that's like, oh man, Derek, that sounds like some conspiracy shit. It's like, bro, I'm not a conspiracy guy.
No. That's what happens.
That bitch is eating toilet paper.
Oh yeah.
In the bathroom by the pound. All right, they got some weird stuff going on over there, man. But that's kings and queens stuff.
Okay. And that's Osmosis Jones. Beaners, this is your intermission right now.
Before we get into the episode you are here for, really quick, thank you for listening.
Yes,
we love you.
We do. Please subscribe to us on YouTube. Rate and review this podcast on iTunes.
Please rate and review. That stuff matters. We could use the help, and we would appreciate it.
Yeah, tell your friends about the podcast. We know you love it.
Tell your friends about the podcast. We know you love it. You keep going back and listening to old episodes. That's how we know you love it. We appreciate that.
And follow us on Instagram at Spoil the Beans, and then you can find our individual Instagrams. We're linked on everything. Follow
Derek
us on
Poston, Hassan Ahmad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and shout out to Greg Scamato for making our theme music. If you want some more samples from him or maybe help from him, check out gregcanhelp.com.
Yep.
Yeah. And now back to your future presentation.
Yo, what up?
Hey!
I'm smiling if you're listening.
We're back.
I'm back.
We're back. Well, we're back.
More importantly, I'm back.
No.
Hassan is here because of legal issues.
Nope.
But we're working on that, guys. We are working on that.
Definitely needed for this podcast.
Says him.
For sure.
Says him. Anyway, guys, how are you guys doing?
I'm not going to answer. You know this about them?
Because they're fucking little bitches. Well, I hope you're doing good. Yes. It's good that you're listening. We love you. Thank you for listening. Hassan, we got some comedy dates.
Yes. We're going to be in Columbus.
Well, actually, I'm going to be in Charlotte.
This is after Charlotte, bro. Isn't it?
This is after Charlotte?
Yeah, because we have...
It's after Charlotte. Yeah. Charlotte, welcome. And I just did comedy there, and he wasn't there.
I wasn't there. What's up, guys?
This is Hassan. This is the guy and all those jokes that I kept saying did 9/11.
Hey.
That was him that I was talking about. This is his face. Now you know what he looks like.
We'll be in Columbus.
Columbus, Ohio. We will be there with Brendan Schaub. That is January 31st and February 1st. That is Columbus, Ohio at the Funny Bone. And then the 6th through the 8th, we will be at the San Antonio Laugh Out Loud Comedy Club.
LOL, baby.
With Mr. Brendan Schaub, Big Brown himself. We will be there February 6th through the 8th. Get your tickets. Those shows will sell out. And then, I burped, excuse me. February 13th through the 15th, we'll be at the Ontario Improv. California, Ontario Beaners. Come on out. Support your boys. Come out and watch some live comedy. And then the 22nd, Vancouver Beaners. Any Beaners, Canada Beaners in Vancouver. I know we have a good amount. Guys, come see your boy do comedy. I'll be with Brendan Schaub at the Just for Laughs Festival. Come out and see me.
That's the 21st or 22nd?
That's the 22nd.
Okay.
Yep. And where will you be that weekend?
I will be from the 19th to the 22nd. I will be in Lake Tahoe.
So any Tahoe Beaners.
Hey, come out. Me, the very funny Laura Bites, and Bob Zaney.
Awesome, bud.
Yeah.
That's fucking great.
Yeah.
That is fucking crazy that you're going out with Mr. Bob Zaney.
Yeah.
Himself. Laura Bites is hilarious, too. And yeah, and then we're wrapping up February with one last date. Oh, yeah, Tacoma with Mr. Brendan Schaub. You'll see us there. Tacoma, the 27th through the 29th of February. Yeah, those are our comedy dates. Guys, we do stand-up. We do that. And just so you know, your boys have something hot and special planned for you 2021 regarding stand-up. So keep rocking with us this year, and just know next year we're coming bigger and badder than ever. All right? But this year, just know we have huge plans for this. It's not like I'm like, oh, we're not. No, this year we have huge plans. But just know 2021, if you've already seen us and that's why you're a fan of this now, just know we got something coming for you 2021, bro. You're going to see some shit, some stand-up from these two gentlemen from Spoil the Beans that you support. But before we get into all that, before we get into all that great stand-up stuff, and before we get into all those tour dates, Hassan.
But we already got into the tour dates, so.
No, we haven't gone to those cities yet.
Oh, we haven't gone to them. I have to say got into.
But I'm saying before we go there.
Right.
Can you tell me
No.
really quick? Oh, you can't?
No. You know, I'm taking power. This is my podcast now. I'm not going to do shit.
I am going to easily take the power back and continue my questioning.
Okay.
Because I figured you'd back down, and you did.
Yeah, really quickly.
But while you're backing down, can you tell me what you think happens in the film you've never seen? Spawn.
Spawn, huh?
Hassan just made the ugliest face we've ever seen, guys.
I flared my nostrils out. That was a good one.
Spawn.
Oh, man. What happens in fucking Spawn, dude? I don't even know who's in this movie. All I know, if you asked me anything about Spawn beforehand, I'd be like, yeah, that was definitely a movie that came out during some point. That's all I truly know about Spawn is that at some point it was a movie that came out.
So all you know about it is that it's a movie that came out.
Yes.
And right now, can you tell me what you think happens in that entire movie?
In this 80s movie. This is what happens in the 80s movie Spawn. All right.
What?
So, there is something that lands on Earth like a meteor that lands on Earth. You know, like one of those small ones. Burns up in Siberia, that sort of shit.
Yeah, I know.
And then a bunch of scientists go and check it out.
Uh-huh.
And they notice, like, hey, the village nearby, the Siberian village nearby is destroyed. What's going on?
Oh, shit.
Yeah. And they track the destruction, and then the team gets wiped out by this thing.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. Yeah.
That sounds scary. What happens next?
And
now I'm scared.
So now the government's like, cool, something's taking out the scientists. We got to send a team of experts who are military experts to come track whatever is down and kill it.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. And it is led by Kurt Russell. That's who I'm going with. I'm going with Kurt Russell. And yeah. And then, they got to they got to find out what's going on, and slowly but surely the team sort of gets picked off.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, and then, I don't know. you find out it's just some alien, and then they gotta fight the alien, and they win.
How do they do it?
How
How do they beat Spawn?
do they beat Spawn? They lure it into some kind of trap. They figure out what it likes, and
Like peanut butter or some shit.
Yeah. Yes, exactly like peanut butter.
So this fucking alien who's been wiping out these scientists, loves peanut butter.
Yes, specifically.
And they use that to lure him.
Yeah, and then they figure out how to kill it too. Probably with fire. Like, oh, we could kill this with fire.
So fire and peanut butter.
Yes.
And that spawned you?
Yes.
In the 1980s?
Yes. Yes.
Guys, he split my brain in half.
Yes. Also, you forgot to mention Kurt Russell. He's there.
Kurt Russell's there. Well, I mean, never have you gotten it 100% right.
Hey, you gotta start somewhere.
But man, that might be the most 100% wrong
I've had some
in a long time. But no, I mean, like, man,
in a while.
I mean, because usually you'll get like one thing.
Yeah.
100% swing and a miss.
Damn. There's no peanut butter involved?
Dude, you described the whole other movie that is a real movie, by the way. But I'm not going to tell you what movie it is because you haven't seen it.
Yeah.
But you described that movie in its entirety, which is like, I don't know what's wrong with this kid. And this movie, you tell us like, dude, I don't know what you think this is. Because I'm like, you just described that movie perfectly. But I don't know what you think Spawn is about to be. Because I'm about to fuck you up if you think it's that.
Yeah.
I'm about to fuck your whole world up.
Okay. I'm
ready, buddy?
I'm ready.
You want to wheeze some juice? Hey, wheezing the juice, bro.
All right, I'm ready for Spawn.
Movie starts with just like fire.
Okay.
Like a portal of hellfire.
Okay.
And the voiceover. A dark power has
sent
a lieutenant to Earth
to
complete his army.
Okay.
To follow Armageddon, to begin. All he needs now is a great soldier to lead him to the gates of heaven and finally burn them down. Right? Cut to, you see Asian guys on a plane control tower. Right? Like,
okay, well, this was unnecessary.
You know how Asian dudes talk like that, though?
Yeah.
Those ones? You know the kind of Asian I'm talking about? Yeah. Those ones? So they're talking about Asian.
So you're not Chinese, what you're saying?
I don't know which ones talk like that. You tell me.
So do it again. Okay. Well, I'm gonna ask this: are they like? I'm gonna try to figure these types of Asians out. Are they like the clean cut Asians or like the jungly Asians? Ooh, I like this. This is causing a lot of thoughts.
Because I'm trying to remember.
Okay.
They were also in their like military uniform for flight control.
Okay.
So it's hard to tell. Like they all look clean cut, but I'm like they could have been jungly with clean uniforms.
Okay. And how did they say again? How did they talk again? Okay. I'm gonna go with Malaysian.
All right, that's
but
probably
I think
right.
you're wrong.
Oh, you mean you're wrong?
No, I think however you're describing, they're gonna be so Chinese. It's like, how did he? All right. Anyways, this was very important to me, as you guys found out.
I loved it.
Yeah.
A dude busts in, right?
Yeah.
A dude busts in, and he starts kicking everybody's ass, and then he shoots and he kills all of them.
Right.
Right. And then he sets up this cool ass machine. He's got like all this spy gear on.
Who's this guy?
You don't see it, can't see it.
I can't see it.
And he scans the airport, right? And then he sees like a brown person, like a prince kind of brown person coming off a plane. And then he scans like all the cars and shit, and then sends a rocket. And then as he's doing this, a white dude in like a hat is like watching, like a mythical looking guy is like watching from above, right? Like a Gandalf looking nigga,
Right.
you know? And then you see more missiles hit, and they all hit the planes and the cars. Direct hit. The guy kills everybody. All right? He kills fucking everybody. And then he takes his mask off, and it's Michael Jai White.
Oh, okay.
You know who that is?
Yeah, the martial art guy.
Martial arts guy.
Yeah.
The guy who in the Joker gets the first guy to get his mouth cut open. He's the first bad guy. He's like, I want a million dead, 500,000 alive, 1 million so I can show this punk some manners first. And then the Joker's like, because he's got the grenades.
Yeah.
Should I just explain all the Dark Knight right now?
Yeah, just do that. Just do that.
It's a good
Michael
movie.
Joe, he was also Black Dynamite, right? That's him?
Yeah.
Black Dynamite was great.
Wait, not the Eddie Murphy one.
No. Like there's a movie,
Yeah, that
Black
one.
Dynamite.
Okay,
Yeah, the funny one.
Well, yeah. Eddie Murphy one was like Dolomite.
That's Dolomite. That's recent. Black Dynamite's like old. Not old, but
I guess I don't have to call it Black Dolomite, huh?
no. No, you actually don't. It's actually not called Black Dolomite. You've seen Black Dynamite, right? The martial art.
I have.
Okay.
I have. But it's been a long time, and I've seen it in pieces. I've seen it
Damn.
like backwards.
That would've been a good
end in the beginning. Yeah,
That would have been a good reverse.
So he blows up everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then he right then you hear the narrator guy. Like him, I killed for no good. I bought and but he said I fought and I freed myself in my mind. Men create evil on earth. It's the choices that they make that enslaves their soul. This is the test. Spawn.
Okay.
Okay. More fire.
Can I just say real quick? I like the idea, but whatever you just said sounded like a guy who was trying way too hard to be deep.
Oh yeah.
Like it's way too hard.
When you see it, you feel it.
Yeah. I was just like, oh God.
Oh, there's a reason I would say this. Well, I should mention this is a cult classic kind of movie.
Yeah.
All right.
Right.
And this movie,
but it's not a cult classic
awesome.
for how.
Not a black people cult classic. This is one of them like
Right.
you don't know what. We'll get to what it's about when we get there.
Okay.
Okay. But it's a cult classic kind of movie. It's from '97. It's a '90s
Okay.
movie.
Okay.
Right? And it is everything you want it to be in a movie. It's an hour and 30 minutes.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's a reason. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Even watching it today, I was like, this movie, it's still awesome.
It's clearly ridiculous in all the right ways. Yeah, ways that make you go, what the fuck?
The best way to describe this movie, the Power Rangers. Are you with me?
Oh, whoa.
Are you on board now?
Yeah.
Are you seeing what I'm seeing?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you there? Are you there, buddy?
I love it. Hopefully they form a Megazord or whatever it was
Dude,
called.
why don't you wait and you sit right there? You see what this movie's about. So, I saw this movie a bunch as a kid. That's why I love it so much.
Okay.
So credits, way too long, 90s.
90s.
So
90s.
how long does this last, son?
About 6.5 hours.
That's my boy. Movie's only an hour 30 minutes. Movie's really an hour 20. if we're going credits at the end, credits at the beginning, so it's an hour 20 minutes.
Yeah.
This is an episode of Black Mirror. So, they're showing like just fire, lots of fire and all the names. And then finally they show on the news. You see the news come up and it's the prince was killed of whatever fucking brown people country.
Right.
And then 26 innocent.
Look at the racist one over here today, huh?
No, I'm
It's
not
you.
racist. I'm not
It's you
racist.
this week. It's you this week.
How am I racist? You think that guy was a good guy?
Yeah, okay. Oh, wow. Whoa. Just so you know, everyone of the world, I love you. This guy over here. Yeesh,
Beaners. And Mexican listeners. Yeah. You know I would never say that about you.
Dude, every time you say you post we love you beaters on Instagram, I was like, this is just a countdown to getting reported.
It's never gonna get reported because our fucking real beaners know what's up and they would never let that shit happen. Beaners
I don't think they
unite.
have a choice.
Beaners unite. Beaners, we are one.
I don't think they have a choice on whether or not to
Bro,
report
first
it.
off, beaners will fucking take over the world, dog. We're gonna take over the world one day.
Yes.
And our racism will bring it down. No, it's all about peace, love, and racism. Or positivity. I always fuck that last word up.
No, peace, love, and racism. That's our live, laugh, love. It's peace, love, and racism.
Hell yeah, dog.
Yeah.
PLR. So it's on the news how he killed that. And he also accidentally killed 26 innocent people.
Right.
Because these bombs are ridiculous.
Okay.
They're huge. So you see people are like burning American flag, on the news. People are pissed at America. And we see Martin Sheen.
Okay. Okay.
The Martin Sheen.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not like nigga Martin Sheen.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. And he's talking to a dark shadow like
It's a huge get. For this
huge.
movie, this is a huge get.
And how they use him is remarkable.
Yeah.
So, bro, this movie also $40 million budget. Okay, in '97.
Okay.
So they banked on this $40 million. They made $80 million.
Okay.
And on TV forever, so it made its money back in spades.
Yeah. But at the time, the executives were like, "We dodged a bullet.
Yes.
Ooh, we dodged it. We got $80 million out of that. Thank God.
We made money.
No, we're not. Oof.
Jesus Christ.
Oof.
But of course they're making another one now because they were like, oh, well, we should have made more of these. People loved it. People loved it.
Oh, they're making another one?
Yeah.
Wow. They're remaking everything kind of, so why not the one that people liked?
Yeah, it's something that people like. It's like a cult, like they're like, oh, well, people like this shit.
Yeah.
People watching it when it was on TV. They kept buying the fucking DVD. So
they'll definitely want to buy the new version.
God, people are retarded.
Yeah. I mean,
But studios are retarded. If they do this movie right, this movie could be fucking amazing.
Okay.
All right, because you don't even know what it's about. This movie has the potential to be amazing. So, because this one was fucking brilliant. So, you see Martin Sheen, and he's talking to like a dark shadow, and the dark shadow has like a voice of like a really fat woman, kind of.
Right.
And Sheen is telling him how Simmons is their best killer. Like the guy named Simmons would do it. And you see this kind of fat creature, and it has like a blue face and like sharp teeth. And they're talking about a deal, but for the deal, the creature wants Simmons. And then Martin Sheen's like, why? He's our best man, And then the fat creature's like, don't ask why. And then he disappears, right? So you see a super hot black woman leaving Simmons' house.
Right.
Okay? And she's talking to his partner. Like Simmons has a partner. She's talking to him and she's like, hey, just make sure you bring back my husband, tonight. Simmons is saying bye to his cute ass dog. It's the Michael Jai White character. He's saying bye to his cute dog. And he leaves. And his partner's giving him shit for killing innocent people. Like, come on, man, you're better than that, dude. And he's like, he didn't know he killed innocent people. He feels bad. Like, he feels bad, right? So we see the white guy in the hat watch him drive. He's watching him, all right? He's also paying attention. He's watching him, he's glowing green.
Okay.
Okay? With 97.
Right. I don't know. I see.
You see it?
See it.
That's my boy. So they go to a government facility, okay, where they work.
Yeah.
He works for the government.
Okay.
Right?
Well,
That hit was for the government.
Yeah, definitely.
And Simmons is he's pissed at Sheen, right? Because he doesn't kill innocent people, all this stuff. He wants out, And the guy's like, you can't quit on us, son. Blah blah blah. We cannot do that.
You're like
He's
a
we aren't the
CIA
postal service.
assassin.
Yeah.
You can't just leave that.
Also, it's hilarious to be like, I quit.
Yeah.
Bro, I quit.
Yeah.
I think it's McDonald's.
I'm gonna go work at a bank. I'm gonna tell her now.
He's like, we know. That's what he said. He said, son, we're not the postal service.
Yeah.
And then he goes, you're a killing machine. And he goes, I made up my mind. And Martin Sheen goes, and nothing I say is going to change it, huh? He goes, nothing. And Martin Sheen's like, okay. Well, you get your transfer after this one last mission. And he's like, what is it? Like, oh, damn, bro, that's all it took.
Well, yeah, you back down real fast, huh?
I mean, bro, he doesn't even back down. It's like, he doesn't even cross his mind.
Yeah, if I could say no.
No, he's like, oh, well, I got to do one last mission. Yeah. What am I, not?
Yeah, come on.
A good employee?
Yeah, what is this? Not a movie? This is clearly a movie. I got to do this.
That's my guess. That's pretty much what he does. Yeah. So he sends him to a Korea.
Okay. Is it
the
the same people or different looking Asian people?
Koreans. This is Korea.
As the beginning?
Yeah.
Same people?
Same.
Okay.
That's how they talk, right?
No.
How do they talk?
Well, I can't do it.
How do they talk?
Well, what's that? Yeah, actually, I can kind of see that. That part. That part.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
I bet every Korean person who listens, which we have a couple,
Yeah.
are like, man, Derek knows exactly how we talk. Because that's my dad.
Oh, God. Just so you know, when the Chinese rule the world, this is what's going to get us canceled. I'm just gonna say that right now.
From Chinese Disney Plus.
Oh, from everything, because they're just gonna own everything.
That's where all my stand-up's gonna be, on the Chinese version of Disney Plus.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fucking rule that market.
Yeah.
Pow! Bite. so
So he's in Korea.
He's in Korea. All right. Well, no. Yeah, he tells him, he's got a top priority in Korea, blah, blah, blah. Mm-hmm. And then, Michael Jai's like, all right, let's get it over with. So he's on the mission. He does some 90s karate, kicks everybody's ass on the way in.
They love it.
Right? And then, but, he's a legit martial artist.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
He can't do all these things. It's not like it's like, well, hey, this guy can do this stuff. And then he gets to the bomb, right? And when he gets to the bomb, Sheen is already there. His boss.
Whoa. So this is like that moment in the Suicide Squad where, remember, the guy leaves the team and then 2 seconds later he's back on the team. So we just left his boss and now we're at his boss again.
His boss is like right back on he beat him there. I don't know how.
Yeah, okay.
And he goes, and Michael Jai notices something's wrong. He's
Then his boss is there.
Hey, you're trying to blow these people up. And he shoots him. He's like, ah. He shoots him like 3 times in the stomach.
Wait, he shoots Michael Jai, shoots his boss? Or
Yeah.
Okay.
No, Martin Sheen shoots Michael Jai.
Okay.
And then there's this hot girl there, right, that works for Martin Sheen, who's a spy too. And she's like, I knew I was up for a promotion. And she flies down and she sprays him with gasoline and starts laughing, right? And then the Martin Sheen goes, don't worry about Wanda. We'll take care of her. You touch her, you're a dead man. So Michael Jai says. And then Martin Sheen goes, you're the dead man. And throws a cigarette on him, and then he starts setting on fire, right? And he's like, no! And it's just like his arm and his back at first, and it's like really slow, which is interesting.
Right.
And he's like, no! No! And then he's like, Wanda! And then it all blows up, right? And it fucking everything's on fire. And so he goes through like a portal of fire to like hell kind of portal.
Right.
And then he lands in like a dark place, right? And then he wakes, and his skin is completely burned. Like, I mean, every inch of him. He looks like V from Vendetta nigga.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But with his hands, but it's all over him.
But it's his whole body.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So he lands, and then you hear somebody go, look who was left in the oven too long. Ah, it starts laughing. And it's this fat, okay, you moved your head back. Like, what a crazy thing to say to a perfect.
Yeah. Okay.
It's the blue-faced fat clown, who is played by John Leguizamo.
Okay.
Right, he's the best part of this movie.
Okay.
So he's this fat clown, white painted face, like white, everything else is white, blue face, and he's all disgusting. Right.
And I've seen John Leguizamo. Jokes, baby.
John,
we got him.
John, we love you.
We got
John, we love you, buddy.
Our good friend, talented guy. We love the guy.
Very talented. So he's like, I'm gonna have fun with you, and then he's in like this abandoned kind of dark city. Right, this like weird kind of place.
Detroit.
Yeah.
Firing them off, baby.
All right, dude. Relax. Fucking. Jesus Christ.
Joke guy.
So he's walking around and he's so fucked up, right? He's like, right? And I mean, really, I guess this is we'll get there. I just thought of something. I was like,
okay,
what this movie really is for burn victims. It's like, oh, this is like a
you can turn it around story. Yeah. A tale of
its own
triumph.
way.
Okay. Okay.
So he looks down, he sees his face in the puddle, and it's all burnt.
Yeah.
But his eyes are bright green, like glowing, And the kid comes up and he's like, mister, you don't look so good. Get lost, kid. And he keeps walking, right? And the glowing white man comes up.
Right.
And then he's like, what you looking at, old man? He's like, you tell me. You've been gone a long time, friend. He's like, what is this? He's like, this is a holy place. All are welcome here. And Spawn's like, yeah, right. Right? And he looks at the city, and it's just like trash and all homeless people living on the streets.
Right.
But he doesn't know where he is. Mm-hmm. And then the guy goes, you're welcome to join us if you choose. And he's like, I got a home. And he puts on a hood, a coat, and Spawn leaves. Right? And then the white guy is the narrator guy, the glowing guy. Okay. And he goes, a new Spawn has come to the darkness. his memory messed up. He doesn't say that, but that's what he means. He says a bunch of other words.
Right. Did you say like big fancy words?
Yeah.
What? Do you know who this actor is?
A white dude. You might recognize him.
Okay.
As Gene Hackman.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Is he British?
Huh?
American accent.
I don't know if he's British or not. He kind of just talks like this.
Okay, so he's either British or like those weird high class American people.
Yeah, he's one of those.
Yeah. Okay.
But he's overacting whoever he is.
Yeah.
For this movie, though, I mean,
That's
it's what
what-
Martin Sheen's doing the same. I mean, this is what this movie's called.
You're hamming it up.
So he says, he said his memory's, not right. He's been kept in the darkness for 5 years. Things have changed. But he sets out to change his humanity. How much is left remains to be seen. So we see Spawn. He's back on
Man,
Earth. What's
monologues are not the strength of this movie. Bro times I got lost and I was like, he's trying to say some shit.
He's trying his hardest.
Yeah. But bro, just know, so far both monologues, no idea what he said.
So we see.
And I was listening.
Oh, I know. You have no choice. You don't know the movie. So we see Spawn on Earth, right?
Right.
And he's at his old house.
Okay.
And the evil clown is there, and there's a birthday party for his daughter. He had a daughter.
Okay.
Right? And there's a birthday party for his daughter. And he's watching his partner, though. His old partner is now with his wife, Wanda, at his kid's birthday party. Right? And he thinks of all the memories of her and him and his partner. And he starts hurting. And he watches them flirt and like smack each other on the ass. And they're laughing. It's been 5 years.
Okay.
He doesn't know, though. To him, he doesn't know that it's been 5
instant.
years. Yeah. So he starts like to hurt and he's glowing all green. And he's like, ah. And then right then his old dog runs up and recognizes him. And he's like licking him and all happy to see him. And then his daughter comes up to him and she's like, hey, mister, you okay? You want a piece of candy? And he's like, ah. And then his wife, his Wanda lady comes out. She's like, Diana, get away from him. Get away. And she's like, Terry. And then he's like, Wanda. And then the Wanda. She looks at him like, what the fuck? And he's like, hey, get out of here, homeless guy. Get out of here before I beat you. Scat. And he spits on him. And the clown runs up and he's like, bad crispy. Bad crispy, which is, imagine hearing that.
From a clown.
But you're a guy and you're looking at this burn victim.
Right. Yeah.
And you're like, probably thinking he's like a veteran, of course. And then the clown runs up like, bad crispy. Bad crispy.
You'd be like, oh, I gotta step back from whatever the situation is. I gotta take myself out of it, huh? This is not a good situation. Whatever's happening.
And then the clown's like, he's homeless. He's not a problem, And then he's like, he gives he takes Spawn away. Like he picks up Spawn, he takes him away.
Right.
And then she looks at her new husband. She's like, Terry, he knew my name. She's like, you sure? He's like, yeah. He said Wanda. He's like, honey, let's just go. She's like, whoa. She's like bad acting. Bad acting. Yeah. When they're bad acting, like, what's going on?
Yeah. When they say what is going on? When they say
what
exactly
what I'm
yeah.
thinking of something.
Yeah. I'm angry now. Because you gotta say it.
So Spawn, he's thinking of all the memories of his partner and his wife, and it's just hurting him, right?
Right.
And the only thing that kind of holds up in this movie, graphics wise, is John Leguizamo's like makeup and his kind of like character. He like his shit. He kind of holds up.
Everything else
is like a vintage way. It's like awesome.
It's like this is the 90s.
This is the 90s. This is just old graphics. It's like damn. And this was a $40 million budget this time. So this was like
top of the line. People in the 90s were like, how does it get any better?
I thought it was amazing.
Yeah.
I thought it was fucking amazing.
We've reached the pinnacle. That's what they
fine.
Yeah. We did it, guys. We're in the future.
Yo, why do they sound like that?
It's the 90s.
Oh, Lord.
We didn't get bass in our voice till 9/11. This is what we sound like.
You did do it.
What? No.
What? That's what a guy who did it would say.
What?
Fucking animal, bro. So,
90s were great.
Spawn keeps complaining how his skin hurts to the clown. My skin, because, he burn victim.
Right.
And the clown just keeps shitting on him and messing with him. He's like, you gotta get me to a hospital. And the clown laughs at him like, a hospital? You're pushing up daisies, kid. You're fertilizer. You're dead. And then he's like, let me kickstart your memory. And he grabs his head and he flashes him back to him dying and then like being burnt up and landing in hell.
Oh.
Okay? And then he sees the devil. And the devil is this big ass, monstrous sized dog looking thing. Like an evil dog looking werewolf motherfucker.
Okay.
Looks like the nigga from Harry Potter.
Okay.
When he changes.
Yeah, Lupin.
Him.
Mm-hmm. Okay, weird devil. Weird devil. To go with a werewolf. To go with another thing. You know what I mean? Like, it'd be like if the devil was a vampire. You'd be like, this is... What?
Wait, so the devil is also Frankenstein?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
Why wouldn't he just be the devil?
It is weird to make it another
He looks
thing.
like... This is what he looks like.
Okay.
And the devil's like, this is the bargain. Lead my army, and you see Wanda again. What is your answer? And then he spawns like, he's all brave. He's like, yes, anything for Wanda. If you fail me, you die. And then he goes, like, first go, avenge your murder, go. And he sends them off, right? So that's what happened like right when he died.
Okay.
And then takes him back, and the clown's telling him how you got to avenge your murder and all this stuff, and then you got to run the devil's army. That's what you got to do if you want to get Wanda back.
Right.
All right.
It's a lot to unpack in an hour and a half. Well, at this point, an hour.
Now, at this point, 45 minutes. Son.
Yeah. There's a lot going on there.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so he goes,
I like the ambition. You know?
It's like the opposite of Marvel in a writing's room.
Yeah. How do we grab 6 movies into 45 minutes?
What is this, a DC writing's room? Take that, all the DC universe.
Yeah, I hope you felt that.
Hope you fucking felt that
You
shit.
should've.
Because that's how I feel about all y'all shit.
Why wouldn't you just copy the thing that was working?
Losers. You got all the fucking characters. You have the same characters they have.
Yeah.
Just do your own version of it.
Yeah, and you have quite possibly the best superhero of all time.
And if y'all made better movies, then Marvel would talk to y'all and have a crossover. And then we're talking about the biggest crossover of all crossovers.
Yeah.
But we can't do that because I'm sure they're like, those movies suck over
These
there.
are garbage.
Why don't we cross over with them?
Yeah, why is Superman fighting Batman in the second movie? What?
You haven't even done a Batman movie yet, you dumb fucks.
Yeah, and now the Batman movie you're doing is a different Batman than the one that fought Superman.
And Joker's in his own universe, and he's got another sequel coming out, and it's like, well, what the fuck is... Now y'all just fucked everything up.
You're right.
Because y'all are just doing stuff without no plan of, like...
The Joker would have been a great way to start the franchise.
Amazing, but that's not how they did it. Because they
No.
didn't even know they were going to do a sequel, and now they're just doing a sequel, and
Yeah.
it's like, I bet the sequel's going to be like Hangover 2.
Oh, it's just the same thing.
It's a cash grab. You thought you came up with a brilliant, amazing original thing. You wrote it, you did it, you directed it, and then people were, it made $1 billion. You were like, I can't believe this made $1 billion.
Yeah.
And everybody was like, give us a second one. You were like, hell yeah. And I don't blame you, but that's what happened.
But your universe is shit.
It's a cash grab universe. Marvel's fucking set up, bitch. So
It's the CBU, that's what they should call it. So the DCU or the CGU, the Crash Grab universe.
nice try, buddy.
I did my best.
You did your best. I'm
I
proud
did
of you
my
always.
best. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
So, where are we at?
Fuck if I know.
Yeah.
What the fuck is this movie?
You still don't know yet. You still forgot. You still don't know what's going on.
Yeah, it's like okay. So at this point, I know he's supposed to avenge his murder and lead the army of the dead, but I have no idea where this is going.
He's a burn victim.
Yeah, dude, is this gonna be dog mom at the end? Is this, you know what I mean? Is this mom gonna be a dog and help him through the tough times? I don't know.
Oh my god. So the clown is telling him, what he's got to do to get Wanda back, right?
Yeah.
And he's like, I'm gonna kill Win, Martin Sheen, if he thinks he can get away with this. And then he goes, oh, son, let me take you deeper. And he takes him deeper in his memory, and he takes him to his grave, where his actual grave is. And he has him dig up his body. And then he sees his buried, burned body, right? And he's like, holy shit. And then he finds a locket around his necklace that's him and Wanda. And it like really hits him like, he's dead.
Yeah.
And he's like, no. And then the John Leguizamo was like, you scream like a girl. You got to do it like this. Ah! Right?
Sure.
That's what he does. It made me laugh.
He's the comedic relief in this?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So some kids.
Yeah, otherwise people watching this movie are like, damn, this is too serious.
So some kids come up, right? And they try to like punk him, be like, what's wrong with you fucking losers, right? And he tries to mess with them. And he screams like, oh, my skin. And then some shit comes out of his body and it knocks the kids back. And then his body turns into this cool ass fucking superhero uniform.
Okay. It's a superhero. Is this a DC or a Marvel? Or is this like a separate thing?
I want to say this is DC. I want to say that because I'm 100% positive this is DC. But I want to say this is DC. And I'm gonna say that, and I'm not looking it up. I'm just thinking.
Right.
For
You're
the
just sort of
listeners.
working it out in your head.
I'm working it out
That
in
you're
my
thinking-
head.
I see you right now. You're not looking it up on the laptop that's in front of you.
No.
You're not scrolling through Google or possibly Wikipedia to find out what it is. You're just sort of working it through in your head on your own. And apparently your head is very bad at finding this.
No, because he ain't in either one.
Oh, he's just a character?
Yeah.
Oh.
Independent, badass.
Oh, that is badass.
Huge character though.
Yeah. I didn't. Okay, so
His suit's awesome.
Okay.
So about his suit holds up. Suit's awesome. So it's like
Okay.
it's a black suit and it looks like Venom, right? And it's got a white V coming down the bottom of it, right?
Right.
And the only thing that's like not covered up is his, like, and then his head is like the Venom eyes kind of, but with like green right here.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's what he kind of looks like.
Okay.
Okay. And he's like, "What is this?" And then the clown's like, "I dubbed thee Spawn," right? And he knights him. He's like, "What is going on?" Like the guy's freaking out. What's going on? He's like, "You do your job. You lead this army, and I'll kiss your black butt." And then he starts like licking his black butt. He doesn't do that, but I wanted you to feel it.
Well, I didn't feel it. That's why I was like, this is even out of place for this weird ass movie. The fuck?
So he puts his Wanda necklace like in his like suit, like chest, like
Right.
his suit can do all this crazy shit, right? And then he goes like the clown goes, he's like, "Oh, I'm done with you. I can't take this." And then I just remember this scene vividly as a kid because he eats a pizza. He's eating a slice of pizza with like maggots all over it, and it just, man, as a kid that shit fucked me up always. I always like like just seeing them and thinking like, oh man, those are the grossest things of all time.
Yes.
So the white narrator guy comes up to Spawn again, right? And he kind of looks like Raven, kind of like a Mortal Kombat character, the Raven, like that kind of guy.
Okay.
He has like that kind of hat on. And then he's like tries to talk to Spawn, and Spawn just brushes him off, right? And then the guy shoots out a cool ass knife out his sleeve, like shing, right? And then the lights, like lightning flashes, and then the screen goes black. Okay. Still, like, are you not like, you've not figured out this whole movie yet?
No, not quite yet.
Not yet. All right, we'll
No.
get there. So Martin Sheen now is like a super rich dude, right? Super, super wealthy. And he's showing his new plan of how he's going to take over the world. How he has an ultimate weapon, this biochemical, and the whole world will be at his command, right? And then right then you see Spawn like land on top of a building, okay, like outside. And then he has a dope, right then, like a dope cape. The best part of the movie is the cape.
Okay.
The cape shoots out his back. The cape is not like a cape, like a regular.
No, it's like a smart cape.
It's a smart cape.
Yeah. It's like an
Yes.
eye cape.
It's an eye cape, but also it doesn't look like. It doesn't look like Doctor Strange's cape.
Okay.
It looks like a sheet the size of all these sheets, maybe even more,
Also, it's huge.
maybe even more, and it's all tethered
Okay.
and like floats like this, but it's its own fucking entity kind of thing.
Okay.
So it's super dope.
Okay.
It's
I like
definitely the best part of his superpowers, for sure. All right,
So we know he has a cape.
he has a cape
That's kind of all the powers we know of so far.
so far.
Okay.
All right. So he breaks into the artillery of this like military complex, right? And he steals all these guns. Okay. And he gets, he's like, "Time to get reacquainted, Jason." Cocks them all. And then right then his ex-partner, the Terry guy, shows up to talk to the Jason guy. And apparently he now handles all the media for this guy.
Okay.
Okay. And he says he's like, "Sir, I can't keep lying like this. I'm done with it. I'm sick of this. It's over. I want to do more research and dig deeper into what we're trying to really do here." And then Martin Sheen's like, "How's your family?" And he's like, they're fine. He's like, "Well, don't you want to keep it that way?" And he's like, "Well, you do your job and you make sure the public agrees with me. Is that understood?" And he's like, "Yes, sir." Right? So they leave and they go to this like high class gala function, like to talk to like super rich people, right? And then right then they get a call that someone broke into the armory. And they're like, "Oh no, let's get out of here." And then right then Spawn drops from the ceiling. And he lands with a super dope cape, and then claws come out of his chest, right? Like and knock people back. Like these fucking like cool like metal claws. You know what I'm saying? And his eyes are green and glowing like through his like white part of his suit. And then they're like, "Who are you?" And he comes up and he grabs you. He's like, "What's the matter with you, Jason? Don't you recognize me?" And his head, like, the suit kind of comes down like how Iron Man can.
Right.
And he's like, "Simmons?" And he's like, "You sent me to hell, Jason. I'm here to return the favor." And he's like, throws him, right? And then right then he looks at the Terry guy, and his ex-partner's like, "What?" And he grabs him and he's like, "I trusted you. How could you marry Wanda? How could you?" And the friend's like, "Dude, She was devastated, man. Somebody had to take care of her. And he's like, and he kind of like drops him, right? Did you feel that?
Yeah.
Why'd you go?
What? Wasn't his partner there when he died?
Huh? No.
No. Okay.
His partner was just the one telling him he shouldn't have killed innocent people. His partner's like a good guy.
Okay.
You know?
Okay.
So, right then, the lady, remember the lady said, I'm getting a promotion? She shoots him like 3 times. And he runs and he goes and hides. And he's like, and he looks, he's got hit 3 times and it's all glowing. And then he heals up like Wolverine.
Okay.
And he's like, damn. Right? Like at himself.
Yeah.
And then he drops down on the girl and he fucks her up. And then, he uses like the claws things to like bite her arms down, and then he pulls up guns on her, and she's like, "You don't have the guts," and then he shoots her in the fucking head.
Woo!
Yeah, it turns up immediately.
Yeah, that was dope.
You like that part, huh?
Yeah, you don't have the guts, and then to just kill someone immediately when you say that, that's baller shit.
Oh yeah, it does. Like, oh
damn,
man.
I wasn't bluffing. You tried to call a bluff, that wasn't a bluff.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fucking murder you, and he did.
Oh god, oh man, what a way to die when you
Yeah.
think like, this motherfucker's
when
not
you're
gonna do
so
it.
sure,
You're
like,
so sure
isn't that
motherfucker.
what this pussy ass dead?
You don't even get the second thought to think
No,
like,
hell no.
damn, he did that.
No, he was like, "Are you dead, bitch? You trying to kill me?"
Yeah. You did. That's a good point. So the clown is there and he's congratulating him. Good job, Spawn. That's how you do. That's how you kill him, you know? So Spawn now has to fight like
1 million people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're shooting him out the window and he falls. And as he's falling out this window, falling stories, his fucking chains come out and they save him. Like Spider-Man or some shit.
Right.
So now he's dangling on the wall. And then he's like, whoa. And then he morphs his hands into like Spider-Man claw. And then he's climbing up the wall now like Spider-Man.
Okay.
So he has that power.
Okay.
So yeah, his powers are...
His powers are pretty dope.
Oh.
Yeah.
As a kid, that's why you're like, this movie's fucking awesome.
Yeah, this guy
because
can
it
do
turns
anything.
into like a superhero movie.
Like out of nowhere.
Out of
pretty
nowhere.
quickly. Yeah.
And then he gets up to the wall and they're looking for him, and then his cloak wraps around him and it turns him invisible.
Okay.
has
Oh,
a
he's
memory
also
cloak.
Harry Potter.
He's Harry Potter.
Okay.
I knew you were gonna say that. He's
Okay.
Harry Potter. And then like he keeps moving, and part of the building breaks though, so like it comes out of him being invisible, and they spot him, and then they try to shoot him again, and as he's falling, the cloak can make him just straight up fly, and he flies away.
Okay. Cloak is dope. Cloak is dope. A multi-purpose cloak is pretty good.
You know what's crazy? Right when I said fly away, the next things I wrote were, the cloak is fucking dope.
Some beaner power
Cloak
right
is
there.
fucking dope, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, the movie is, of course, I know it's Spawn. I know it's ridiculous. I know it's Power Rangers. I know all that. The cloak, fucking cool.
Cloak is dope.
The cloak, I'm not even done with the cloak,
Yeah.
bro. Clearly, you can tell, like,
Yeah,
the cloak is
The
clearly
cloak-
can do cool ass shit.
Yeah. The cloak is the
And
star of this movie.
his suit is crazy.
Yeah.
Suit is fucking crazy.
Can't wait to see it.
Oh, wait till you see it. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't wait to see it.
It'll be fun. Also, it's fun. It's a fun hour and a half. It goes
Okay.
by like that.
Like that. Yeah.
Oh yeah, as you can tell,
Yeah.
I'm sure you noticed I texted you that really fast when I said I was
Yeah,
done.
absolutely. I was so surprised. I was in the middle of because I was like, I'm gonna play this game on my phone, and then I'm gonna read. That was my plan.
And how far did you get?
I didn't finish the game.
Yeah,
I was still in the. I was playing one game. I was still
movie
in the
goes
middle
by
of it.
quick. It's
Movie
just a
was
good time.
crazy. Yeah.
I mean, it's also like that '90s Jumanji thing where it's like, man, an hour and a half.
Right.
Tight.
Keep it tight,
So
especially when it's crazy.
Martin Sheen, he sees Spawn has shot his girl in the fucking head,
Yeah.
and the clown calls Martin over, right? And they argue over Spawn and what they're gonna do. And then he goes, but what about you? Are you ready? And he goes, yeah, the B-16 bomb is ready. And he's like, good. And he goes, why is Simmons so important? You know, why is he so important to you, to the clown? And the clown's like, he's the highest killer of all time. We wanted him on our side, not theirs. They were setting up a sequel. But it was like, it's funny to me that like,
They thought this was gonna be the biggest thing of all time.
they knew it. So he goes, what about the bomb? He goes, don't worry, I'm getting something installed in my heart. It'll take care of it. Okay? And he goes, good. We don't want you dying early on us then. So Spawn, he goes to this conference hall and he watches Wanda, his ex-wife, talk.
Right.
Right? And he's talking to himself. He goes, I thought I was the one getting rid of the vermin. And I turned into one. Dialogue in this movie is
Man.
fantastic.
Again, I mean, just be less deep, you know?
I don't think they knew. They didn't know what they were making. They didn't know what they were making. They did not know what they were making at the time.
Yeah.
They thought they were making like
They thought they were
Iron
making
Man.
The Dark Knight.
Yeah, or nigga, they thought they were making The Dark
They
Knight.
thought they were making The Dark Knight.
They really did.
Yeah.
So his old dog and his daughter are in a gym, right? They're playing, and he comes up and he talks to her, and she's like, "Your face is weird," and he laughs, and she's like, "What's your name?" And he goes, "Spawn," and then she's like, "Oh wow," and he's like, "I knew your mom, but a long time ago." He's like, "Let's get you back to her," and he picks her up and he takes her back, and the clown is kind of just like keeping an eye on her, watching him, right? And the clown's dancing and like laughing to himself, and right then the devil dog, sucks the clown back to hell. He's like, "You need to stop dancing. We need Spawn, and we need him to do what we need him to do," right? And then right then the clown goes, "But it should have been me, master. I have tenure on him."
All right. Well,
Even in hell, there's tenure.
politics. There's politics and there's seniority.
And there was, I mean, not seniority because it didn't matter.
Yeah. The clown is like, "Why am I at the back door? That should be Spawn's job." Yeah.
Comedy store door guy reference.
Yeah, that's all for all of you door guys out there. Yeah. But yeah, Spawn should be getting the shit jobs first.
That is fair.
That's fair.
And I should get to lead the fucking army.
Yeah.
And he goes, "Well, Spawn must choose to murder, win, and finish the plan. And then our army can be complete and he can lead them." Right? That's what the devil says, which is crazy elaborate to me.
Yeah, why?
That the devil needed all this.
Right. Right. Why did you even? You're the devil.
Yes.
Why did you even give him? Why did you give him the ultimatum of, you get to spend time with your wife if you lead my army? Why wouldn't you just be like, "Hey, you got to lead my army. You have to. I'm the devil." I'm gonna torture you for all of eternity in a way I don't torture anybody else unless you lead my army. Not like, ooh.
Or you leave my army and have a sweet fucking life down here.
Yeah. Your choice.
I'm the devil. That's the choices you get to make down here.
Yeah. Instead of being like, "Well, I'll give you an opportunity to find some closure, and then afterwards, could you please lead my army?"
Go tie up the loose ends you need.
Yeah.
And then after that.
Yeah, after you go find yourself, you can come. Yeah.
Oh, God. He tells the clown this is his last chance. Get it done. He sends him back.
Yeah, and then to put the guy who you passed over for promotion to train the guy that you want, that you've given this ultimatum to.
Well, that's how that shit really goes.
Yeah, it's
in
like,
real life.
Damn, what are you, Jerry Jones? What is this like weird organization that you're running?
Oh, God. So Terry comes to get Wanda, right? And he tells her when, has attacked, we need to get home now. Like him and Wynn were attacked, they need to get home now. And they gotta leave. And then the daughter's like, "Oh, but the dog's in the car, the dog." And then Spawn's telling the dog, like, "Hey, go with them, go." And the dog doesn't want to go.
Yeah.
And then they leave the dog, right? And he's like, "Well, if you're going to come with me, it's your funeral." And the dog's like, "Arr!"
Oh, so he's also I Am Legend now, too. What the
It's his dog. It's a cute little itty bitty dog, too.
That's hilarious.
So as he lands, a guy is about to beat the shit out of the little kid for not eating his moldy sandwich, right? Because they're in the homeless place.
Okay.
And he's like, "You better eat that." And he's about to hit him in the right then Spawn's like, "You motherfucker." And he throws him. He's about to kill him. And the little kid's like, don't kill him. That's my dad. Right? And he's like, ugh. And then he leaves. Cut back to the Martin Sheen character. He's getting a heart monitor that is connected to the bomb put in his heart.
Okay.
So if he dies, the bomb goes off.
Okay.
So now nobody will ever kill him.
Okay.
Okay?
Sure. Sure, dude. Sure. Who are you, Dick Cheney? Why are you doing all this?
So the kid sees Spawn packing up all his guns, right?
Yeah.
And he goes, "Do you need any help?" And he goes, "I'm not making friends, kid."
Okay. And then Spawn talking to a camera. "I came to this house to win this competition." Next week on The Homeless Shelter on CBS. Spawn learns he has to make alliances. "Okay, kid, you can help."
Oh my God, son is funny. Oh, Lord, you're funny.
All right, so he says no to the kid. He's not here to make friends.
Okay, right then the clown is watching, right? And he goes to Spawn. And Spawn's like, get out of here, kid. And he starts yelling at the clown. He's like, you're the reason I'm dead. You're the reason I'm down here. He starts going off on him. He's like, why'd you pick me to lead your war? And he goes, well, if it isn't, lead your war. And he's like, well, if it isn't Mr. Curious Crispy now. And then he tells him the plan and how you're going to lead us to the Holy Land and you're going to be the one to help us burn it down. And then right then he grabs him. He's like, I'm not doing that. And he throws him, right? And then right then the fucking clown guy grabs his dog and his hand turns into a monster hand. He's about to kill it. And then he shoots the clown. And he goes, oh, well, you want to mess with me? You want to do this the hard way? No more clowning around. I'm not this. I'm not the exterminator. I'm not the vibrator. I'm the violator. And he fucking turns into the biggest, ugliest monster you've ever seen.
The clown guy?
Yeah. This still doesn't hold up too bad.
Okay.
This guy looks fucking crazy scary.
Okay.
And then him and Spawn start fighting. And Spawn's shooting at it, right, with his guns. And then they both fall off and they they land hard. And then he turns and he's gone. The big monster's gone. And so, he's walking down the alley with the guns, and then he thinks he sees it and it disappears. And then he's still looking for him, and then it pops up behind him, right? And it smashes him against the wall. And then it's about to choke him, like with his big old hands. And then he fucking uses his suit to make all the spikes come out. And the monster's like, and then it throws him. And then when it throws him, he lands on like a spike fence, like that. And then the monster turns back into the clown. And he's like, Clowny Boy 1, Burnt Boy 0.
Sure. That's how I feel about this movie. Yeah, sure.
Well, that's how this movie's supposed to make you
Yeah.
feel. This movie's not supposed to make you feel like, whoa. It's supposed to make you feel like, what? So he goes, when he lands on the fence, he runs up to him. He goes, either lead our army, or we play pin the tail on Wanda. It's your choice, which is a crazy way to describe rape.
Oh, yeah.
Either we play pin the tail on her.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Either do what I say, or a bunch of demons are going to rape your wife. Which, look, all I'm saying is if I'm Satan, that's ultimatum number 1.
Man, this Satan is interesting, ain't he?
Yeah, this Satan is like he's almost like a bad car salesman. He's trying to like get you to putting his foot in and you know what I mean? Yeah. But he's acting like he's like a bad car salesman if he was the only car salesman in the universe still. Like he owns all the cars and he still is can't sell them to people.
Again, like I told you, this movie is Power Rangers.
Right.
It's literally.
It's Power Rangers.
It feels like that.
Okay.
Did you like Power Rangers?
Yes, of course.
You're going to love this movie, man. Wait till you see it. You're going to be like, I swear to God, it's on. When you see it, you're like, oh, Derek, I didn't know you meant actually it's Power Rangers.
Yeah, I think I can't 100% feel you until I see that. But I believe you.
I
believe you. Yeah.
Fight, feel, storyline.
A lot of...
The villain,
a lot of that.
A lot of the
posing.
dialogue. No, the how we got here and the why and this storyline feels like
the Power Rangers.
So the narrator, white dude, comes back and he goes, "You still haven't learned, Spawn." And he takes him off the fence, right? And when he does, he passes out while his back heals. Mm-hmm. So back in the real world,
also Batman.
The Terry guy is hacking into all the downloads of the Jason guy's bomb, right? Mm-hmm. He's figuring out all the shit. And cut back to the white dude is telling him your vengeance, Spawn. It causes pain and destruction. And he looks at the town. The little town's all fucked up because of the fight he had with the big monster. Right. And he's like, your anger is your weakness. They will use that against you. Your old life is gone. Accept it. And he's like, but Wanda's in the past. Spawn gets pissed. And he goes, what?
You gotta look forward, Spawn. That's all I was thinking. Wanda's in the past. It's bro.
You gotta.
Your body's been set on fire, bro.
Your dad's been 5 years in her world. You your daughter. Even for your daughter, I know it sucks, but it's you gotta just let that go.
Yeah, the past is kind of the past, bro. And especially in your situation.
Son, the past
is the past. Is the past. Is the past. The past. The past. Is the past. Is the past.
Is that the realest shit I've ever said?
That's the realest shit you've ever said.
Where did I say that?
You said that to an Uber driver in Indianapolis when you got mad at him.
I said the past is the
past. It's the past is the past. And then he kicked you out of his Uber. That is the sequence of events that happened.
Oh, it sure did. And it's all on video.
Yeah, it is actually. But a lot of people saw it. A lot of you listening might have seen it when he yelled at the Uber driver.
Yeah, a lot of them have.
Yeah. The past is
And
the
we
past.
love you,
The past is
Beaners.
the past. Yep.
Thanks for rocking with us this long.
It's been a while.
That was a long ass time ago, dog. We got a whole another year of dates, a whole another year of beaning to go, you know? Whole another year of beaning. Go Titans! We're going to beat the fucking Chiefs, guys. Mahomes, you think we're scared of you? Tom Brady? Lamar Jackson? You weren't either one of them. We're coming, nigga. We're coming.
Niners are going to just win, though. So.
Titan Niners Super Bowl, which would be the greatest beans of all time. Of all time. But we'll get to a Super Bowl beans later. So, you know, he's telling him, like, yo, you know, your old life is gone. And then, so Spawn, he goes and he gets all his guns. And then the narrator guy's like, this is what they want. You're playing their games. And he's like, you got a better idea. And then the guy uses his super speed and he wraps Spawn in, like, chains.
Right.
Right? Like, out of his chain. Like, he can do the same thing.
Okay.
And then he goes, I might. And Spawn's like, what the fuck? And then cut to, like, Batman level-esque in the first one where he's learning how to use his weapons.
Okay.
Training thing.
Okay.
Like, that kind of music's playing and everything.
Okay. A montage.
And he goes, you've been using your armor as a reflex, Spawn. This suit translates your thoughts into reality. So this is how, and then Spawn's like, so that's how it works. He goes, yes. And it's right then Spawn goes, shh, and then he has like spikes come out of his suit. And he's like, whoa, you know? And he goes, and now use your chains. And the guy like throws something and he like, shh, like he smashed it with his chains and like, shh, and then they fly back into his chest.
Right.
And he's like, whoa. And he's like, you got to visualize your objective. And he's like, all right, Yoda. And he goes, your cape has its own powers. And he goes, all right, well, he's like, and then as he's about to tell me, he's like, look, I got to go. He's like, you take care of those powers. You drain them, you die. And then he right then Spawn has all these guns and he hands them to him. And he goes, now you're learning. And he hops on a motorcycle, right? And he tells the kid, hey, find my dog Spaz. Find him and bring him to me. And the kid's like, okay. And he takes off. So as he's taking off on the motorcycle, the evil clown is driving like a big fucking gasoline truck.
Okay.
All right? The clown's like, oh, you want to play? Right? And he's playing with them. And now it's just a crazy like race. Remember the sequence from Terminator 2? Where he's on the motorcycle and they're on that truck. He's in the truck.
And they're going down the elevator.
Bro, it's literally that sequence.
Okay. So he's also the Terminator. I like where he's drawing ideas from.
Oh, this director was like, bro,
Everything is part of this one.
So he's trying to wreck him, right? And he uses his cape literally to make like a fucking dope ass force field.
Okay.
So he's getting shot at, right? And it makes this dope ass force field. So the clown releases all the liquid and the motorcycle like slips and falls. So then the clown turns the truck around and starts heading it right at him. And then Spawn sees it and then he uses his cape to fucking like, it like digs in the ground and then it goes shing and it turns into a gigantic spike. And then the truck hits it and explodes, right? And the clown goes flying off in the sky and he's like, I'll see you at Wanda's. And he laughs, right?
Okay. Yeah! Yay! Stuff happened! Yeah! Woohoo! Clown is trying to kill him now.
Spawn turns back from the spike back into Spawn, and he walks off all cool with his cape flowing. The cape is so because it just looks so cool. It's so big and like it has holes in it.
The cape holds up.
Oh man, cape holds up. Cape looked awesome.
Cape is the cape.
There's a cool version of that before because we've seen it in Aladdin.
Yeah, with the rug,
and then we've seen it in Doctor Strange.
Yes,
but they got it from Spawn. Well,
Aladdin came before Spawn. Yeah.
So, Wanda's daughter, she wakes up in the night and she asks her mom for water. Mm-hmm. Terry's on the computer digging deeper, and right as he's about to send all the stuff that he found to the news, Martin Sheen comes in with a gun and he shoots his computer. Tell me this movie's not fucking awesome, dude.
Okay. Yeah, that's pretty good.
I mean, come on, man.
Yeah, Martin, how did you know exactly what he was doing?
Do you like it better than Blade? Just this.
Yeah, because I feel like Blade was like an actual kind of serious sort of movie.
Yeah, it's like, no, Blade was for real. Blade takes itself serious.
Yeah.
It's like people love that movie.
And maybe this one took itself serious at the time, but it doesn't come off as it now.
No. I know this much, bro. I know how good Martin Sheen is as an actor. So if he was taking it seriously, then I'm like, well, then he just apparently is the most improved actor of all time. You know, because you've seen Martin Sheen in The Departed, right?
Yeah. And
you remember The Departed?
Westworld was at this time. Not Westworld. West Wing was at this time.
Yeah. All the things, you know. So you know his level is like, we're talking like
what a
lineage
great
level
actor.
His sons are great actors.
Yeah.
So either he was the worst actor and became the greatest actor.
Hey, someone's got to win the Most Improved award.
This movie was campy.
Yeah,
this movie. That's
campy.
why. That's why.
Campy. It feels campy.
It's a power. You know, when you see it, you're like, oh, it's a Ninja Turtles movie.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
So he comes in, he shoots the computer.
Yeah. Why is that so funny?
And then the clown comes in the house, right? And then the little girl's like, "You were at my birthday party," and he's like, "Duh." And then the mom's like, right then the wind guy's like, "Where's Spawn?" And the clown's like, "On his way." And he's like, "Good." And then he checks his heart thing, and the bomb's good, and he's all good. And then the devil in hell looks up, is watching. He's like laughing at all this, like, yes, like its plan's working.
It doesn't seem like your plan is going in any direction. Like the devil's plan, it's like, whoa. Like the devil's plan is here, and he's watching this plan that's down here. Like, yes, it's all happening for me. It's like, my dude, it's not even on the same. You know what I mean? If this is two coordinates on a graph, you don't even have the same X and Y. You know what I mean? Like, this is just a completely different place than you.
Bro, I've never had much more fun writing out the movie
than this one.
This one, because normally I'm like, all right, what do I need? What do I not need? Just because what notes do I got to remember, and like things that are like really important.
Right.
This one, it was like, oh, bro, I don't need.
I don't need notes for this.
I mean, it's good, I guess, to have it so I know the names of everybody.
Yeah. But I can just kind of be like the writers of this. I just make this up as I go. This is like
with the 40 million.
Yeah.
Yo, 40 million in 97.
This feels like what happens if you were to take a bunch of screenwriters in 97, give them $40 million, and we're like, hey, go play Mad Libs for a little bit. See what you come up with.
Bro, I bet the budget for the Die Hard wasn't 40 million.
You want to look that up? I'm actually curious as to what the budget of Die Hard was. 40 million in the 90s too. How much did like Jurassic Park cost? Was Jurassic Park
the
100
80s?
million?
Die Hard's the 80s.
Die Hard's the 80s. Oh, that's a good point.
We'll see. But I am curious. Budget 28 million.
Damn.
Made 141 million in the box office. So it did a little bit better.
Right.
Than Spawn.
Right.
Barely. Not by a lot. But Jesus Christ. You know what the budget for Good Will Hunting was? It's like 10 grand. Best movies of the 90s. Budget for Forrest Gump no way is fucking 40 million.
No.
What happened, guys? What did y'all do with that money? Besides cocaine.
That's true. Where did it go? Because if this looks like Power Rangers, there's no way Power Rangers was 40 million. So where the fuck did all the money go?
I don't understand where the money went, bro.
To make the guy green? Like,
it didn't go to Michael J. White.
No.
I know he didn't give it to him because he wasn't the name. I guess Martin Sheen, they gave him 30 million to do this.
That's a good question. Where did this money go?
Don't know, dude.
That's the real conspiracy. Where did the money for Spawn go?
Up somebody's nose.
Yeah, did it go straight to Jeffrey Epstein?
Who's not dead. He's not dead.
I mean,
I'm on that conspiracy.
You're on that conspiracy? Yeah. Jeffrey Epstein's not dead, and he's been Martha Stewart this whole time. That's the great thing about conspiracies. You can just say it.
And it's fun.
Yeah.
So Spawn comes in the house, right? And there's a fire in the living room, and he's looking at it, and it blazes, and then it gets bigger, and then it blazes out Wanda, right? And she's like tied up. And he's like, Wanda! And her eyes are glowing red, and then right then Wynn holds a knife to her, right? And he goes, join Hell's Army or she dies. And he goes, no, I'm not. And he goes, well, too late then. And he stabs her, right? He goes, no! And then she's like dead, right? And he's like, she's dead because of you, Spawn. You're nothing, and now you have nothing. And then Spawn looks at him and goes, wrong, I still got you. And he kicks him into another room, right? And then right then, like, the other room, Terry and the guys and his daughter are tied up.
Right.
And when Martin Sheen goes, you can't kill me. And then he grabs her and says, you can't kill me. If you do, everybody in the world dies. And he goes, who cares? I got nothing to lose. And then he throws him in the fire, right? And then Martin Sheen's like arms on fire. And he's like, and he puts it out. And he goes, it's payback time. And he's about to punch him. And then he goes, I'll see you in hell, Jason. And he goes, stop, you kill me, you kill your daughter. And then right then Jason, like Spawn looks up and he sees his daughter tied up. And he's like, And then he uses his super green eyes, and he takes the monitor bomb out of his heart, like how Superman can do or some shit.
Okay.
Actually, I don't even know if Superman can do that.
Yeah, okay. How did he even know there was a monitor bomb?
He's spawned.
Fair. You know what?
Spawned.
That was a dumb question.
And then he says, "You kill me." The monitor.
The bomb in my monitor. My bomb in my heart.
Bomb in my heart.
The world's worst plan of all time.
Like, nigga, what if you choke on your lunch, and then half the world dies because you choked on your sandwich?
Hey, what if you just miss a step? You know?
And half the world dies because you didn't see that fucking the concrete was a little raised right there.
Yeah. Or like you thought there was one less step than there was. You know that feeling?
Oh, I know that feeling.
Yeah.
And you go.
Yeah. There's no way.
Steps like that where you're like.
Yeah.
That shit's intense, bro. That shit feels like you're alive when that shit happens.
Yeah, that's real thrill seeking.
Oh man.
Falling down the steps.
And he uses his super eyes. He gets the monitor out.
Right.
And he destroys it. And he goes, "I'm done doing everybody's dirty work." And he like stands back like, right? And then he goes to release Wanda, and Wanda's like, "You idiot! How would you let him kill me?" And he's like, "What the fuck?" He's like, "You banned crispy bacon." And then he slices Spawn in the throat. Spawn's like, right? And then he goes, "Oh, this body feels good." And then he slaps his ass, and he turns into the fat clown.
Okay.
And then right then, Spawn's neck heals around the knife.
Okay.
All right, so the knife's just in his throat, and he's just like, heals her. He's like, you know? And then he goes, "You had to kill him, huh? You couldn't do it." He's like, he goes, "You couldn't just kill him. I set this up forever. This whole plan was mine, and you couldn't figure it out and fall through with it." You know, this whole plan. And
the greatest plan of all time, somehow foiled.
he brings out the real Wanda, right? And he licks her face, and he's like, "Now I'm going to kill her." And as he's licking her face, and he's like, "Ooh, tastes like chicken," which is awesomely awesome.
Best line so far.
Leguizamo got that in.
Yeah.
And then right then, the white dude shows up, and he fucking cuts the fucking clown, right, with his hand knife, you know? And he goes, "Mind if I cut in?"
Wait, who is this again?
The narrator white guy.
Oh, narrator white guy.
He shows up, right?
Yeah.
And then the
Is
clown
he God?
goes, "No, he's just like a raven. He's like a trainer. He's like an Obi-Wan in this situation."
Okay.
He goes, "Come and get me," and then the clown dives into the fire, like go into hell, and he pulls Spawn and the white dude down with him. And then the white guy's like, "Okay, you overgrown gecko, come get your throat cut." And him and the clown start fighting, and the clown is fucking him up, right? And then Spawn uses his cool chains, and he starts fucking up the clown, and then he jumps on his back, and he's punching him, and then the clown throws him, right, and he throws the other guy. And then they fight more, and then Spawn finally stabs the fucking dude in the neck, the clown in the neck, right? And all this green shit's spurring out. And then you see an army raise up behind the devil dog as the devil dog comes up.
Okay.
And an army of spawns, millions and millions and millions and millions and billions of spawns.
Okay.
Right? These graphics do not hold up.
Nice. They kind of look like the fans in a Madden game.
Oh my God, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
These like the fans in an NFL Blitz game, nigga.
Oh, okay.
Not even Madden.
Okay.
So, "If you won't lead my army, then you must die." And he's like, "Never." And then he's like to his army, he's like, "Bring me Spawn's head." And the army starts coming at him. And then he uses his eyes and his hands, and they shoot out like lasers, and they start like killing everybody. Like he's like the chosen one kind of shit.
Right. Of course,
And
he's
then
the chosen one for
he
no
can't,
reason.
He can't kill them all because it's too many, but he kills a lot of them. And then he grabs his friend, the white guy, and he flies out. And the dog's like, "You will never escape me." And then they land back in the living room.
Okay, look. You want Spawn to lead. You think you are just one piece away from burning down the kingdom of heaven, right? And yet,
That is his end goal.
that's your angle. And yet, you lose a battle on home turf in hell to two dudes.
Two, who are not in heaven.
Yeah. Satan, you're really underprepared for this.
Oh, dude, God's gonna fuck you up. Man.
Yeah, dude. God is like, what are you even? What?
You think he's worried about your fucking 1 in 15 season having ass?
Yeah, dude. You think he's gonna care? Yeah, he's the. God is the Patriots and you are the Bengals.
You are the Bengals, not the Bills. You hear me?
You are the
Bengals. You never win. You never
No.
get close to winning.
No. This is. a horrible plan. Also, just force him to lead your army.
Bengals never won a Super Bowl, huh?
No.
Neither the Browns.
No.
God, what does that feel like to be fucking losers?
Bengals have at least been to one. Browns haven't been to a Super Bowl.
Titans, we're in one.
Yep.
We're in one, baby.
Yeah.
About to play the motherfucking Packers. You're going down, Packers.
Titans not going to play the Packers. It's going to be Niners Chiefs for the championship.
And the Chiefs win? That's what you want?
Chiefs are going to lose.
Would you rather be 49ers Titans and the Titans win?
No. Absolutely.
Which one would you rather that happen?
I would like whatever end result leads to the Niners winning, which is going to be what happens.
If it's Titans Packers, who are you cheering for?
Titans.
If it's Chiefs Packers, who are you cheering for?
Chiefs.
Those are all the scenarios, huh?
Those are literally all of them. But like I said, this comes out after Charlotte, so it's all been decided. This is a lot of
No, Super Bowl's not out yet.
No, I'm talking about, but like we know what the Super Bowl matchup is going to be.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So whatever I just said is who I'm rooting for.
So they land back in the living room, right?
Yes.
And then Spawn's like, the white guy's is like, so the Spawn's like, so now what? And then the white guy goes, there's no place for me here. He's like, I'm getting too old for this. And then it's pretty much the scene from like Men in Black. You know, like, look at the stars. He's like, what about them? It's like, they're beautiful, aren't they? I've never really looked at them.
Who is even this guy, though?
Who's writing this, bro? Who's writing this?
Like, is this supposed to be Jesus? Like, who is this guy really, though?
The white dude, I think he's just the old Spawn.
Yeah, is his name Gabriel?
Yeah. And then so he goes, you know, this job requires someone younger, someone like you. And then right then Spawn goes, what if I decided with the clown? And he goes, then I had to kill you. And they laugh, right? And then right then out of the fire, the clown monster comes in, right? And he's fighting again. The clown monster, you know, it's like, he's killing everybody, like trying to fuck everybody up. And then Terry's shooting at it. And it's in the house, but it's beating Spawn's head, like it's got him, it's beating him against the wall.
Right.
And then the white guy's like, use your armor. And then he fucking uses his armor and it stabs him in the head. Right? And the clown's like, and he's like, right then, use your saw, use your chains. And then he uses the chains and like it wraps around the thing's neck and it goes zzz, and it cuts off the fucking the clown's head. Mm-hmm. Right? And the clown's like, you're gonna pay for this. And as it turns back into the clown, just the head, and his body melts and his head melts, you know? Mm-hmm. And then as Spawn looks at him, he's like, give my regards to your boss. Tell him he's next. And the clown's like, like Jabba the Hutt, you know? Like,
yeah. Okay, like I don't like what you're doing with your tongue.
So back at the little dead town, like that scene ends. Back at the little dead town, because Spawn he leaves. They arrest Martin Sheen.
Okay,
and then he gives the little girl the necklace.
Okay,
him and his mom. Right.
Okay.
So back to the little dead town, lightning is striking, right, and like everyone in the little town looks up, the white dude and like the little kid, and Spawn. You hear the narrator go, Spawn has stopped the devil's plans for Earth. The choice has been made. For now. And then it gets up to Spawn and he's watching over the city like Batman. And he's perched on like a church cross.
Right.
And it's an amazing shot. Because this helped, because, you know, the green eyes and the cape's like, you really see the extent of the cape. And
right.
It's like, whoa. Spawn.
They were so setting up that sequel.
Oh, dude.
They were so setting
They were sure
up
of it, dude.
That sequel. They were going to be like, no, why does Spawn go back on his decision?
They were sure of that sequel, buddy.
And, you know, yikes, you know?
Yikes.
Yeah. To be so sure to set up for that sequel. It's just, you know what that's like? That's like Ocean's 8 when they're like, there's going to be an 8, 9, and 10. A prequel to Ocean's 11 or whatever. It's like, ooh.
Oh, they did it with Ghostbusters. They thought they were going to do more women ones.
Yes, bro. You know what's funny? It's like, it seems like if the plan is to make the sequel, it doesn't hit. If the plan is to make the sequel before the first one even comes out.
I mean, no, because like Batman Begins, clearly there was a plan to make the sequel. But
that's fair. But that's like outside of.
Also, there was a lot of thought into the first one.
Yeah.
It wasn't like it was just the sequel. It was like, no, the whole plan was Batman Begins.
There was a storyline. There was an arc.
There was a whole, he wrote it for Batman Begins. And then he was like, I'll leave some nuggets.
For Dark Knight.
For a sequel.
Right.
If they give it to me.
Right.
That's how you do a sequel. Like,
right.
It's a like, I'm not going to write this for the sequel.
Because if you think about it, Batman Begins is a great standalone movie if it ends just the way it is, with just the Joker card.
Oh, it's perfectly.
It's perfect.
It's great. It's a great standalone Batman.
Mm-hmm.
And then it just turns into the greatest Batman franchise that we've ever fucking seen.
Right.
Good luck, Robert Pattinson. And that's Spawn.
See you next week, guys.